That's awesome.
Okay.
Personalized David Hasselhoff autographed poster.
Can't go wrong
Mm,
there.
yeah.
They come with like a Baywatch theme song kind of button on it. That'd be awesome.
He's in a Christmas robe in swim trunks.
I was gonna say just a robe, right?
Oh no. Oh. Live, Prius, or die.
Die. Die. Die.
Live, Prius, or die. Yeah. Yeah. You're safe. Live, Prius, or die. Episode 5. Today is December 12th. I am your co-host, Mondo, and here with me, my ever-present White Shadow.
White I was turbo to get that, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Will Villain 222 on the mic, coming in hot. You sounded like Darth Vader when you first started out. Did you hear that little break up in the sound?
No,
Oh, it must have been on my side.
that's cool. I can't wait to hear that then.
Yeah, you got to amp it up.
So yeah, the holiday season is upon us. You got your Christmas shopping done?
I got my Christmas shitting done. Yes,
Awesome. Awesome.
that's what you were gonna say. Freudian slip.
Yeah, I was really trying to not do that, but yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I suck. I can't help it.
That's okay. Um, yeah, for the most part, we've got things wrapped up around here. Although we went to the mall this evening and it just got expensive.
Yeah, it usually does when you go to the mall.
Yeah. Well, the kids did their yearly Build-A-Bear thing, and I mean that's like $100 right there with
Oh
4
yeah.
kids.
Just for the stuffing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Then throw boots on, it's another $250.
Man, I just can't get over I've made a couple of those and I admit that. I have made a couple bears.
You got that on record, everybody. All right.
They don't I stared at the woman when she tried to make me do that little spin around dance thing
Oh,
when you hold the heart and
she
I was
really
like
did that to you?
she tried to and I was just like no. I was like, one, the heart's purple, so this person's gone into AFib.
Yeah.
Two, why are you gonna make me spin around in front of there was a line of people there. Like it was like one of the busiest times I've ever seen that store.
She's like, dance, black man, dance.
Yeah, she was like, now say these words and spin around. And I was like, I'm gonna go build my bear. Give me my husk. I can fill it with stuffing, and I'm fine.
Hey,
It's like
did you like my comment there right before we started the show about the racing?
I did, and no, it isn't.
So Mondo sends me this text or whatever message. It says, "Yeah, I'm up. I'm racing." And I'm like, "What the hell does that mean?" You know, probably some video game shit, right? But of course, I had to be a smartass and drop in and like, racing. Is that a new slang for cutting down people based on ethnicity?
That's not even right. I should be more elaborate when I think things like that. I should have said, yes, Will, I'm playing Need for Speed Pursuit. Or no, Need for Speed Rivals, and I'm in a pursuit, and I can only swipe with one thumb and accelerate with the other hand, so
Nice.
and that didn't sound any better,
They got
but
this miraculous thing. It's called pause.
not in that game.
For real?
There's no pause in that fucking game at all. If you hit the start button to pause it, your car just runs into whatever's running. You lose control of your vehicle, and then you get mad. Cops rape you. It's just crazy.
Hate when those cops rape me.
Mm.
Well, wait a minute. So, is this like an online versus mode that you're doing?
It is actually probably one of the better Need for Speed games. You do that. So you start the game. You can either be the police or you can be a racer, right?
Okay.
So I got to be. I always choose the racers first, just so I can build up those cars, and then the police missions are really cool. But once you get online, you actually join this game on a server, on one of EA servers.
Well, that's why you can't pause.
Because everyone is live at that point.
Right.
So you have people who are playing police, you have people who are playing racers, and they will try to mess with you. Like on busy days, it's pretty serious. There's some mean 11-year-olds out there.
True that. That was always my biggest problem, in Black Ops. Somebody in the house needed something when I'm out there trying to not get killed by some fool in Nuketown.
Yeah.
Every time, I would just I'd end up in the garden and I'd get out the Gatling gun or whatever the hell gun. It's like a minigun or whatever.
Oh yeah, the death machine. Yeah.
And I just sit there and mow people down as they're coming out of the houses and stuff. Eventually they get me, but it's still fun. Yeah, I camped a little bit.
Camping's a legit strategy. Just don't be mad when I freaking tomahawk you in the back or throw a stick
for real.
on you.
Yeah.
Like I don't. You can camp all day long. I used to get mad about camping, and it's a legit strategy. I don't care what anybody says. You can be mad because they killed you 47 times. Stop coming out the same door.
I mean,
Problem solved.
If you really look at it from a realistic point of view, camping is, just people trying to stay alive, right?
Pretty much.
Like if this was like the real world, you'd be camping.
Right.
You wouldn't be just, as soon as you spawn, fucking going crazy and run up on somebody's ass.
Right. You don't do that. Like in real, well, see, then there's the distinguishing factor. Like in real combat, you don't have one person running around throwing knives at people,
right. Taking down 26 dudes in one kill.
Right, like dolphin diving through windows and saving care packages, and that shit doesn't happen, man. It's like it's all team effort, you know, and that's just how it is. But it is funny to watch that stuff too. I'm a horrible COD player, horrible, and I love Black Ops 2.
Well, I've played Black Ops 2 a little bit on the computer, and even still with the mouse, I was just like getting my ass raped. For real. I mean, it was just like these guys were just amazing how quick they get you.
Right.
And I would play Black Ops actually on the Wii, and that was nice because you could actually point. I don't know how anybody plays it double stick, like on the Xbox.
I'm actually okay with that. Sensitivity's up pretty high because I've got a 360 and that's where I play it, and
I suck. So either way, I blow chunks on those systems. I actually got decent. I'd be like a mid-range. I can get 16 kills on the Wii because again, I can actually point a gun and shoot people on there. Whereas I'm trying to fumble around and try to get my crosshairs right with 2 analog sticks. I just can't do it.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that though. They can't play. They can't use their thumbs to play the game. A lot of people prefer a mouse and keyboard. There's hacks you can do for the 360 where you can use a mouse and keyboard, but Microsoft will scan that and make sure that you're using a controller, and they'll make sure that whatever you've done to your system has been reversed and they ban your account. So probably not a good idea to do that.
Yeah, they're way too restrictive. Well, I mean, that's I guess in a way a form of cheating. It's like against players that can't do that,
right?
Or don't have the wherewithal to do it. But at least on a PC, it's like it's all or nothing with the mouse setup.
It all comes down to preference. I know plenty of people who cannot play with the controller, even on a PC. Like it has to be that traditional keyboard. So.
Oh yeah. They're like they got their 5 fingers just going a mile a minute.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that before. Like anybody that I used to play Half-Life 2 with, I had a LAN party one time, and
I think everybody had a LAN party one time.
Yeah, do LAN parties are awesome. I would love to have them.
They're awesome, but they're just terribly hard to get going.
Yeah. Well, we brought laptops and PCs together, and that was a blast. That was totally worth it. So, what did you get for Christmas? Like, what did you buy? Did you buy anything for your wife? Did you buy anything for your kids? Like, break it down, homie.
Well, I mean, for them, it's just mostly the rabble of Disney Infinity, and as of yet, I don't really feel that I've got something, that's the great item yet for my wife. But for them, I'm not so big on like gag items. I used to be big on the gag items mostly, especially for the in-laws. They kind of get a kick out of it. I know my one sister-in-law, there was kind of an ongoing joke where she was the one plunging the toilets because they were they were clogging them up pretty regularly over the house. I mean, they got like 20 people in one house. It's crazy. They're Catholic. That's all I got to say about that.
Happen.
Yeah. So, of course, one year I got her like this brand new plunger with like the crystal handle and shit. It was pretty good.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you went all out on that one. I like that.
Yeah. Well, you got to show respect for the toilet.
That's right. Nothing but the best with the sister-in-law.
Yeah. It doesn't take long around here before somebody's managed to back something up. My kids, I don't know, they think they need 20 wipe jobs before they're done. I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to know. I usually see the aftermath, but that's bad enough.
There's a couple of gag gifts that I would like. One of them is actually pretty expensive as I'm looking at it now. Apparently, you can get a gold-plated Mako shark jaw.
What would you
I
do
guess
with that?
it's made out of gold and it's a shark jaw, and you just kind of mount it wherever you want. Apparently, it is a steal at $10,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Yeah, if you've got money to just wipe your ass with.
Right.
No pun intended after my last comment.
And then I'm actually looking at these on Huffington Post website. Some of these are actually pretty good. There's a decorative Santa in the outhouse.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because I'll put the link up on the site to this, but he's like peeking out of the outhouse.
Does the outhouse has like a special window? You know how they always have the crescent moon on there?
Yep, it does.
What's it got?
It's a crescent moon.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be something different, like a snowflake or some shit.
No, that would have been pretty creative. No, this one.
Nobody's thinking over here.
I think it's if I'm looking at it, I think that's like his list is on the outside. I think that's the toilet paper.
Nice.
So that's kind of awesome. Yeah.
Sorry, Timmy, you're screwed this year.
Yeah. And then we've got hipster recreation of hobo stakes. So, yeah, they've got little branches with their tied up handkerchiefs with other stuff in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not nuts. Yeah. And there's a drinking Christmas game sweater, which is actually pretty neat. It's got like a Velcro thing in the middle, and you have to throw the decorative balls at it. Oh my god, dude! This thing's $90
Jesus.
for a sweater.
Actually, that reminds me of another bathroom-related story.
Yeah.
I was on a website called, I think it was uniquegifts.com or something along those lines. But anyway, so just looking at unique, cool stuff, and they got some pretty neat stuff. They had like this glass jar that was actually like a candy jar, but it looked like a Ziploc bag, which is totally something I would be into because I used to have Skittles, like a big bags full, like in a Ziploc bag sitting in the closet, so it would be perfect for me. But so I was checking that out, and then I saw this cloud like toilet roll holder. So what it was, it's basically a shape that once you set like 12 rolls of toilet paper on it, it basically forms almost like a cloud shape on the wall.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I found out it was $100, and I was like, no way. Just to hold toilet paper, I'm not spending $100. I don't think I can spend $100 on toilet paper in a year. I'm a little off on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we spend about that much. I wonder what the average is for that, though. I'll have to look that up later. I'm curious now. You've piqued my interest about pooping.
Well, I mean, it depends. Are you going Cottonelle? Or are you going, the one ply?
We usually do Charmin double rolls.
I am actually a Scott person.
You like sandpaper?
It's gotten better over the years. It's not nearly as rough, but the roll just lasts longer, and in my mind, that's better.
Didn't we used to TP people's houses with Scott toilet paper?
Oh no, man, you gotta be like rich to do that. You gotta get to like the soft and gentle. That was the real cheap shit.
Maybe we did. Yeah, maybe it was soft and gentle that we used. Yeah, oh, that was so. Well, I'll get into that in a second. But I just want to mention two more of these, and then we can start moving on.
I got a couple good ones, and I know my bro laws. They're not gonna hear this before Christmas happens, so I can spill the beans.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead and dish yours first.
Well, I was just looking at the slippers that warm via USB port. Now, this is a practical gift. $39.95. My wife is always talking about her feet being cold. This is perfect. They're like narwhals.
There's no way a USB port can put out enough juice.
Yes, self-tying sneakers. Still haven't made it on the market yet. But these bad boys right here. Yeah, it says, they do warm up USB port. I'm going to look at this. It's at modcloth.com. They're $95. And they're fucking narwhals, dude.
What, they're like eating your feet kind of thing?
No, she's like resting in them and they've got like smiley faces. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay. I've seen the type that are like sharks where like it looks like they're eating your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always cool.
Yeah, I might buy these like soon.
Cha-ching.
Yep. The other one, the last one I've got here is gotta scroll down to the bottom here.
Christmas shopping in the middle of the show.
I am pretty much. This one would be practical for any man starting a relationship, or any couple, I should say, starting a relationship.
A box of lube.
Let's say with that, and you always need that. There's always time for lube.
Thank you, Joe Jones.
Cheeseburger ball gag.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's perfect. Just like consensual BDSM, the cheeseburger ball gag is a perfect stocking stuffer for that naughty girl or boy in your life.
Right. That just wants to look like they're just choking down a Whopper.
Oh, I love the website too. The website is courtesy of gorgeowell.com.
Oh, that sounds kosher.
Yeah, and I want you to guess how much this would cost.
I'm going to say $129.
Close. It's $49.95.
Oh, that's not close.
I mean, it's pretty close. It's about,
I was
almost
off by like 70%, man.
Yeah. I suck at math.
Yeah.
So yeah,
obviously.
there's that.
You fail.
Yeah, I do. So again, I'll post this link up there on the site, and you guys can look at some of these crazy. I didn't even get through half of them. I mean, some of these I just found the weirdest ones. So what did you get your brother-in-laws?
Okay, so, well, one's officially a brother-in-law. The other one's on the way. Although, hey, we're a year from what's going to possibly not go down, but whatever. Anyway, thinkgeek.com always has good stuff.
Yeah.
You've checked it out before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know ThinkGeek.
I know last year I bought some bacon Band-Aids. Or no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before. That was actually for my father-in-law. And then I also got him these you see them now, like even Walgreens. They're like the little pocket ninja thing. It's like a credit card. It can be a screwdriver, or a bottle opener, all this other crazy crap. So those are pretty cool. But this year I kind of went with something a little more flashy. And one was a laser pointer that's a shark with a freaking laser on its head.
Oh, sweet.
So that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, I totally got to go for that. And then there is a light switch, which is actually like, it looks like an old retro style arcade game stick. You put this on your light switch on your wall, and to flip on the light, turn up and down the joystick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it also got some buttons on there. It's supposed to make noises like, video game, like pew pew pew, the noises or something.
Is it does it have like Atari brand or something on it, or?
It's not branded, which
Okay.
probably makes it cheaper because it was only like $15.
It's still awesome though.
Right.
I always wanted to get like custom light switches like that. Like I always had the white face. I want to get rid of the ones that I have in my house because they're stupid.
Yeah, these are pretty badass.
And
we'll look into that. It's not like you rewire anything. It's just you put it over the switch and it
Yeah.
does it.
I'm down with that.
I know that out of the brother-in-laws, I'm probably the one that is most likely to wire, and all of them are not. I can put a screwdriver, a switch on the wall. Woo!
I need, like I said, all of mine are just freaking generic, generic, except for the ones downstairs. Those are like pewter, it's really nice because it goes with the decor, everything down there. But upstairs, it's like the same style, just plastic.
Yeah, the 39 centers at Menards, right?
Not exactly. I'm not feeling that whatsoever. So
you put like bloody handprints on them or something.
For the upstairs office, I might. We've got some. I gotta get a budget first to do renovations in here. Yeah. So once that happens, yep.
Gotta flow the cash, man. What you drinking tonight?
Well, tonight I've got some. I started off the night earlier when we had talked with some mix.
Kind of contradictory. Earlier in the night.
Yeah, remember I was drinking that mix sangria.
Mm-hmm.
It's Nicki Minaj's drink that she pushed out, and I saw it. I love sangria.
I don't know what she pushed it out of.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Thank you. Where's my sad trombone?
It was good. I love sangria. Do you like sangria?
I've only had it like a couple times. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean,
how did you have it though?
Huh?
How did you have it though? Because there's people make different. There's different types.
Yeah, I've just had various whatever wine sangrias. I don't know.
That it's been red wine.
Yeah.
Okay, because there was a place that we went to in Puerto Rico, and it was just this little sidebar. No, literally, it was like in the neighborhood, like within walking distance from our hotel. So I was like, oh, okay, let's check it out, And we go there, and we were looking for something to eat, but me being the lush that I am, I was like, well, let's just have a couple drinks while we wait,
Right.
So pitchers of sangria were like $4.99. Sold. That's great. Let's do that.
Pictures of sangria. Wow.
Pictures, dude. And I mean, it was like made there. Like it wasn't a mix. Like they took whatever wine they were using. She put in wine, Sprite. She cut up a bunch of fruit or something else. I turned my head. I looked back, and there's a picture right there on the counter. So we took it outside, and it was like the best stuff I've ever had, man. And
Yeah.
this,
It's like a girl drink drunk, aren't you?
it was a girl drink, and that's just it. Like it totally is. But I love it. Now I'll tell you a funny story about guys who like to make fun of me and my quote unquote girly drinks.
Hey, I've been there.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny though because well,
Are you talking about me?
no. I'm not.
Shut up, you motherfucker.
No, like we were. We were on vacation. Again, I do a lot of drinking when we go on vacation. I pretty much that's what I do: eat, drink, and socialize, and then repeat it all over again. So, we're out at a bar with
Groundhog Day.
that would be, I don't think I've ever been out of town. I'm afraid to go out of town on Groundhog Day just because watching the movie.
Right.
Don't want anything bad to happen.
You need to analyze your life right now.
Yep, need to think back. I'm at this bar with it's my wife's best friend, her best friend's husband, and his brother-in-laws, and we all know each other. So we're out at this bar, and it's like
We just randomly meet all in the same place. It's
all the
total
time.
coincidence.
Yeah. We're at this sports bar, and of course everybody orders, Bud Light, Coors Light, or some microbrew, and I
In the
lemon
PR?
drop.
In the PR?
No, not in the PR. This is in Montana. No, Missouri. Yeah,
One of
Missouri.
those M states.
One of those M states. Yeah, one of those MOMAs. I don't remember, but so it's Missouri, and we're at this sports bar, and I order. Everybody's got their beer, and I order a lemon drop. And they all kind of just look at me, and I was like, when it shows up, it was kind of quiet. Like, we were talkative, and then it gets quiet after we order the drink. So
Did you hear the record scratch when you ordered it, or what?
there were looks, and then it was kind of like, is he serious? Like, is he really getting a martini? And I didn't think anything of it because where I live, it's like no big deal if you go out and get a martini. It's so but they come back and there's like sugar on the rim, and it's like perfect yellow, and everyone's like snickering and laughing at me, and they're just like, "Oh, you got a girly drink? Oh, you're gonna stick your pinky up in the air?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, so I'm sipping on it, And none of them realize what it's made out of.
Oh yeah.
So finally, someone makes another comment, and I was just done. I was like, "Taste it," and again, like everybody just stopped, like mid drink, and they were just like, "Oh," like a challenge was presented,
It was like,
is he gonna
like
drink?
You triple dog dared him right then and there.
Right, yeah. He's like, is he gonna drink the drink?
He broke the code. He broke the code.
So one of the guys there, he grabs it like kind of slow, and he tastes it, and he like looks at me.
He's like,
And he looks at everybody else, and they didn't realize like it was made with vodka. It was a vodka martini, and it was pretty strong. So while they're drinking their 5.5% beers, I'm drinking like technically like a 9.5, maybe 10% alcohol drink here, And I looked at him and I go, "That's what your girls are drinking when they go out for girls' night." And after that, I didn't hear one fucking word about whatever drink they ordered. I got a Gimli, I got a fucking Christmas special.
Temple.
Yeah, I was getting all kind of shit that they never said anything to me after that.
Tequila rose shots, baby.
I want a tequila sunrise shot right now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, tequila sunrise is good stuff. If you like the fruity stuff.
I'll drink anything. I don't care. I don't have a preference, especially around the holidays.
The end result is all that matters, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, just like whiskey tango, let me tell you. I was crawling the next day. I was like, why?
Even though they didn't have whiskey.
Even though they didn't have whiskey. Yeah.
That still blows me away.
I think that's it. I wish you could have seen the look on Justin's face. I mean, he was just like, it was like, comical.
They like killed his firstborn, pretty much.
Yeah, he was just like, he just sat there. And he was like, "I'm not coming back. I'm not doing it. Fuck it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. I'm out."
Exactly, dude. It was so funny. This is the time of year I usually get a little extra Christmas cheer than I should. But then, like on the holidays, like again, like I never drink on the holidays, and I don't know what. I still have yet to try that.
Well, you got to be coherent when the relatives are around.
Sometimes.
You know, Uncle Tom might just grab your ass.
Hmm.
You got to be ready for that.
Did you just say Uncle Tom?
Yeah, that was kind of bad. Sorry. It just came. It was first name in the head, dude.
Sweet.
All right, I'm racing. Totally racing.
Get in the room. Get in the room. That's
I
funny.
actually have an Uncle Tom, so that's kind of why it worked for me. Sorry.
You really do?
Yeah.
I
Well,
never knew
actually,
that.
I did. I should say that. You know, he actually
Okay.
passed away a couple years ago. I didn't hear about it till it was later.
Uh,
So I totally brought the show down in many ways.
yeah. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
No, I felt bad. I just totally threw some racism in your face, and I shouldn't have.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, we'll edit that out later, folks.
Yeah. No, we're not. We're gonna like. It's
Thanks.
gonna be gossip. Yeah.
Oh, you see this bastard here? He's a real fucker. That's what this is all about. This is all the man coming down on me.
Did you?
Thanks.
We're gonna move. No man's
The
coming
bailout
down on you.
continues.
No man.
See, this is what happens when I drink.
So, you being such a what's the word I learned last night? Esoteric individual.
Like some of the weird shit I say.
Just no, because the way you can explain things very intelligently, and if you're not in that realm, sometimes people get lost. It's not your fault. It is those people need to catch up to what's happening in the real world.
Yeah. And,
So
and with that, you know, I got a bit of Will's wisdom.
yeah,
You know,
drop it on us.
And it goes like this. You might be an alcoholic if, you know, either A, you drink vodka out of a kid's meal plastic cup, or B, your kids drink vodka out of a kid's meal plastic cup.
The whole damn family is a bunch of lushes.
I'm thinking if you fit in either one of those categories, you're down for some AA.
Yeah, I've never done that. So I don't think I'm there. I mean, and I drink, like I said, mostly on vacation, but wow.
You know, permanent vacation, right?
Right, that's every day. I'm mentally not here. I'm checked out.
That's my wisdom for today.
I agree with that. That's damn. See again, you proved me right there. It's like, does that baby have a bottle with Coke in it? Or is that why does this bottle smell like rum and Coke?
Is that Goldschlager?
Yeah. What are you guys doing over there?
Rumpelmints? What's going on?
So okay,
It's the Schnapster.
schnapps is this is the season for that. Coffee and schnapps, baby.
Peppermint?
Peppermint mocha from Starbucks with some peppermint schnapps in it. Pour half that coffee crap out. Pour some of that good bacteria killing alcohol in.
That's right. Clears your pores.
I want to know something.
Mm-hmm.
What was that comment or that status you posted earlier about me? I was talking to my wife about the status you posted, and it says Armando : get over here, you smelly bitch, or something like that.
No. It was.
What was it?
Look at me, you sloppy bitch.
Where did that
You
come
remember
from?
that? That was in Mallrats.
Oh yeah.
And I put that on there because that was after you blew me off last night, and I, you know, to line up like a circus seal and blow 20 dudes.
That's right.
But I pulled out all the stops there from Clerks and Mallrats.
Well, I need to brush up on my mall. I don't remember that one.
Oh man.
But I remember when he said it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do remember that.
That was when he was trying to see the sailboat, and he was like in a trance.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like,
Wow.
I can't see it. It's probably like
It was funny. I was
favorite
listening to a
series.
podcast, one of my tech podcasts, and they actually brought up how I still can't see the sailboat, and I was like, no way. And it was like probably two people that on the show that probably understood what that was about.
You don't typically get to see or understand that kind of stuff though. You know that you mentioned that, I hated those damn pictures because I was like him.
Pictures.
I couldn't see it. I could never see the image.
Yeah, for even before like those were like a thing. I've always had the ability to kind of split my vision. I don't know, just kind of been easy thing for me to do. So those were a piece of cake for me. I don't know. This was a totally different tangent that popped into my head, but Pokemon. Have you ever watched the Honest trailers, the Honest game trailers on YouTube?
I have seen the Honest movie trailers and not so much the game trailers, though. I didn't even know they made those.
Smosh does the game trailer ones. So
Okay.
same voice guy, and they just did a couple awesome ones from Pokemon. They actually did like all the characters. They gave them all like these most ridiculous names. And the reason I thought about just now is because, some of them are like those deep dark things in the back of your head, kind of like the Mallrats things. And these names were just like, oh my god! One of them was from Naruto. One of them was from like Terminator. I mean, they're just all over the board. And each character they kind of come up with just awesome things based on either the original name or based on what the hell they look like.
And these are the games?
Yeah, the Pokemon characters.
Oh, wow.
So I recommend anybody who really wants a flashback and be like, oh my god, how did they know? It's totally an MST3K thing where it's like a joke that only you and like 2 other people in the world would get, and they just nailed it. So there's a couple of them too. They did like the original yellow and red and blue, and then I think yellow was included in that. And then they did the diamond and pearl characters because there's like a whole 107 more characters in that set. So definitely check that out. And that's Honest game trailers for Pokemon.
Okay. I will make sure that I'll find some links to stick up on our Facebook page.
You will guarantee something will hit the back of the head and you will just laugh your ass off.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I love the Honest movie trailers. Those just make me laugh. Oh man,
especially the casting at the end where they always come out with the bogus names for somebody.
Retro roast beef sandwich dude. If you like what you've heard, give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, thumbs up on YouTube. Live, Prius, or die. And again, thanks for listening.